Hello guys, today we are gonna see how to install Kali Linux on virtual machine, or you can say VirtualBox on Windows 11. So let's start. First we will download all the files we will need to for this install. So first we will need VirtualBox. So virtualbox.org, search for that, and here you can see downloads, done download for Windows host, and it will ask where you want to download. So we'll download on desktop and start. Another thing we will need is Kali Linux ISO file. So just search for Kali Linux, and the first, or you can select downloads, or you can click the first link, then download, and we'll need this bare metal file. So select this one and download this 64-bit installer, or if it is like different operating system, if it is 32-bit or Apple M1, you can select those. So we will download this 64-bit version, and as you can see, I already have this file, so I won't download it again. It is as you can see over here, it is 2.8 gig file, so you can download it. And then we'll open this VirtualBox. Yes, then next, here it is showing all the extensions it will like it will install. Like you can see, you have USB support, because your uh, guest operating system will also need to use your like USB ports, your networks, so it is installing those extensions. Now we'll click next, and then next. Yes, install. Finish. Okay, as you can see, we have downloaded this. It has been installed, and now we'll open. And to add any operating system, you need to click new. You can add whatever, as you can see over here, you can add whatever operating system you want. It is not necessary to install Linux only. You can also install another Windows on the Windows operating system, and like Mac or whatever you want. So we will install Linux. So we'll select Linux, and we have to name this. So I will name this MOS. And as Kali Linux don't have its own, you can say, version. It is an extension of, or you can say, comparative to Debian. So we'll select Debian 64-bit, and then next. And here it is asking for the RAM you want to allot to this virtual machine. So as you can see, I have 16 gig of RAM, so I'll allot it like 4 GB. Yeah, I think that would be enough. Then next. Now it is asking for creating a hard disk. It will there's like no need to panic, because it will take some space from your hard disk and create a virtual disk that the guest operating system will think that that's the whole memory this computer got. So we'll select create, and then leave it to VirtualBox disk image as default. And then here you have dynamic and fixed, two options. So what's difference between dynamic allocation and fixed size is that if you will click dynamic, the VirtualBox will allocate the rest of the memory to your host operating system. Like if you select 20 gigabits of RAM for the guest OS, if it is only using like 10 or 15 gigs, then remaining memory will be added to your main machine. So it's better to select dynamic here. You can also select fixed if you want, then click next. And here as it is asking for the storage like hard disk space, I will suggest you to at least give it like 18 to 20 GB of storage. Otherwise, you might get an error. I don't remember the name, but uh, you will get some kind of error. So I'll suggest you to allocate at least 18 gigs. Then create. As you can see, it has created a operating system, the VirtualBox, but our operating system doesn't have anything in it yet. So we'll go to settings and then storage, and then here in the empty slot select the file you downloaded, choose from the disk, or as you can see I have over here Kali Linux, but I'll still choose from the disk for you guys. Kali Linux, open. Okay, now we selected the file. If you want to install Windows or Mac OS, you can select that ISO file over here and then install it. And here I want to tell you about one function. It is like this shared clipboard and drag and drop function. Here what is it, it is basically the functionality between like connection between host OS and guest OS. If you select like bidirectional or host to guest, it will allow like file transfer from host to guest or guest to host as you select it uh, according to your preference, but I will like keep it disabled for now. You can change it whenever you want according to your needs. Okay, so now okay, and now we need to start full screen. You'll I'll make it full screen. Now select this graphic install, just press enter. It will show some messages related to your operating system. Then here you can select language, continue, your country, keyboard layout. It is now mounting that ISO file to install. Now it is asking for the name, host name, so I'll just make it Kali. Continue. Then domain name, I don't have any domain name. You can just leave it empty and click continue. Here the it is asking username, exact, then enter, continue, and you can keep this username also as same if you want, or you can make it any different for the account. It will ask when you will log in, and then for the password, then click continue. Make sure password is strong enough and same. Now it is asking for the time zone. I'll select mountain here and then continue. Here it is asking like how much disk like you want to use, the entire disk, or you want to make two different partition or three different partition like we have like in our main OS, like one is basic C partition, and then we can make another partition we like. So here I'll just keep it like one because it's only 20 gigs. There is no big difference, or you can make different partitions if you want. and continue, continue, continue. Yeah, it is now asking if you are ready to write changes to the disk. Here this disk refers to that virtual disk that we created earlier of 20 gigs. So we'll click yes, continue. Here if I just want to show you, if you want to make it like uh, minimize or make it like half screen, you can do it from here, from view, or just from over here, and it will go to that state, but we'll keep full screen right now. Now it's asking for different like softwares, like main softwares it will install. You can you don't need to change anything over here. Click continue. Okay guys, so our Kali Linux has installed, and as you can see, I have also told in the past that it is saying it seems that this new installation is the only operating system on this computer. So what it basically means that the operating system we installed, Kali Linux, it thinks that it is the like king of this computer and it has all the resources, but in reality it only has like 20 gigs of storage and 4 gigs of RAM in from the whole hardware. So we'll click yes. We want to install bootloader. Continue. No, we don't want to enter device manually every time. So we'll select the second option and continue. And it will finish the last installation part, and then we'll be good to go. Now click continue, and it will reboot and ask for the password. So here click the first option, Kali GNU, and here we go. Enter your username and password we created and login. And here we go. So here you have your Kali Linux and you can see everything is working. And we have Kali Linux installed. And if you want to log in or shut down, log out or shut down, you have all your option over here. You can make different users or like all the basic stuffs we have in our main operating system, and you have all your options over here. Will shut down, and if you want to enter again, then you need to just start and it will again ask for login, and you can log in again. So thank you guys, this was it for this video and hope you enjoyed it.